Redman picked me up at the airport, and then I love Reggie, man. I don't give a fuck. That motherfucker, he stood the ground with me all the way. Like, then we did the Big Brother record, and we were on our way, and I really looked at him like, and then he started like really developing into what the intellectual priority that we were actually embracing now, and then just to see him there at the airport when I got off that plane and he was there, it was just like, wow.
He told you.
He told me.
Did he hit you with the "I told you so"?
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Wow.
But he hugged me like, like he you don't got people like that.
Yeah.
People like him and Meth come. You don't come a lot.
I agree.
They're solid.
Super solid.
Super solid.
Super solid. If Method Man, meeting him earlier on kind of messed my head up.
Yeah, I understand.
Because
he wasn't ready for it to go like that.
You meet Method Man, you're like, yo, he's super solid.
Yeah.
Then you meet everybody else and you're like, the hell? Oh, I met a solid one early. I'm glad that I did, but it kind of threw me off.
Right.
Because now I wasn't prepared for,
right,
all the fakery and buffoonery of 99% of the rest of them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you.
And how, it's just weird shit.
And I kept it 100 with Snoop too. Like when Snoop, and he bounced because remember him, to see him in the shit he was in, I'm like, damn, when we all left, everybody was gonna kill him.
So M was there.
Not M. M wasn't there yet. M wasn't there yet.
You said Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre, when Snoop left, we all left Snoop there. Snoop was left.
Right.
We all got the fuck up out of there. Snoop was left there.
Yeah.
And I used to be like telling Red, like, damn, but we left Snoop there. And he'd be like, and then Reggie would approach Sugar about that war too, with the twins in Vegas, like, yo, man, what's up with Snoop? And then Sugar had to leave that shit alone. Eventually he left it alone, but people was on it, like, in other words, everybody had Snoop back too, but we weren't there no more.
Right.
The distance-wise, we had to get the fuck out of there because that was a hot, real hot zone, bro.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
And you're talking about real gangbangers. Like, we ain't talking about no fake shit.
Right.
You're talking about 6 foot, 6'5", and big, better. And you to be in the room with them every day for like 4 or 5 years, you got to be a bad motherfucker.
It's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
What do you think would have happened if you went to Dre and was like, yo, Suge is trying to make a move on your girl right now. This shit falling apart. Let's leave now.
Good question. I don't know because he probably went for it because their relationship was kind of stagnated at the time it happened.
Right.
She wasn't getting what she wanted out of it. I just didn't think she was that.
Like she would.
I didn't think so. Right. A lot of us don't believe women are like that, right? You don't want to believe that. But, no, I'm just saying. You don't want to believe that.
You might be asking the wrong guy, man.
No, I'm just saying. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that, but guess what? Like he said, yo.
No, I'm not going to say women as a whole. No. But do I believe that in anger or revenge that some women are capable?
Oh, my God.
Definitely.
Oh,
Definitely.
No question.
I think in anger and revenge, some of your homeboys are capable.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
That? That's why the circle's real small.
Right. Real small, like a peephole.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fuck with them niggas.
So you got out of that. You're back with Red. You drop a record that's like super crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh.
Yeah.
It don't really got a hook. It's just fire. It's like everywhere.
Yeah.
What's the feeling? What's the feeling?
Just with my
what's
bro
the direction?
Again, we're on the road.
Right.
We're having so much fun. The little kids are growing up. My son, he's with his uncle all the time now. And I mean, it never stopped.
Right.
We're still here in the space.
Right.
Last night, I don't know if they know, I did me, Redman, hit the stage again.
Rock the Bells.
Yeah, and shout out to all of them guys. And I just had a great time, because I'm in a different place now. I live in another state. But just being, like, when I get that call and everything's there and it's my bro again. It's like the same shit, It's like, it's just crazy. The whole energy is like you said, it never stopped after I got off that plane with them. I still, going hard. And I want to shout out my son because he's doing this thing with Tyler Yahweh and them. And, you know, Sly Glizzy, they all rocking because they young,
Right.
different energy, but
Right.
you know, we got him, you know, because he still comes back to us. One time he does a record and I'm like, yo, you're cursing on the record. Grandma is not trying to hear it. And he's like, yo, tell her don't listen to Facebook. And I called Red and Meth. I had to call Red and Meth because they were going to take him to the VMAs. I said, he can't go. He got to change that shit.
Right.
And they called, yo, change that shit. Grandma's still running, nigga.
Wow.
You know, man?
That's what it is.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
What it is. That's what it is.
Shout out to them dudes though, man. Them dudes is, like you said, man, you don't get up solid ones like that.
Yeah.
You know, and through that, it was really hard for him to see that and then come there and be like, yo, it's time to go. And I'm like, no, it ain't. Roll the blunt. Nah, nigga, fuck that. Like, I'm like, I know where we at. And you know what I'm saying? And I understand what he's saying. What he's saying is, nah, nigga, we ain't gotta do this. We got our own shit. We got our own shit.
What do you think put you in a position where that was an option? Do you feel like you felt pressure like, all right, you know, because this industry, it's like people gravitate so much. People shift and curve so much to whatever's hot. It can give you insecurities.
That was part of it.
You know what I'm saying?
That was part of it. Very good.
And you know, being with something like that, you know, it looks like it's more than industry shit. That's the appeal, right?
That was the appeal too, because to see when I went out there and seen Snoop, you know, you seen $1 million house and all of the cars outside, and you like, yo, we can have this shit too, and then you're entertaining it, but you're not really happy in it.
Right.
You know, I was happy when it was just, you know, my children and, you know, the people in my life. And then we had not as much, but we were good. It was better. It meant something, you know?
Right.
That really didn't mean nothing. The Woodland Hill, it was nice. Don't get me wrong, it was nice. But I don't come from there, you know? And I learned a valuable lesson too. Like Mike Tyson told me, he was like, you gotta remember, like Mike Tyson pops in every now and then on scenarios. He's ready to fight Flo Rida one day. For I don't know what reason.
For what? What?
I don't know.
You can't just throw stuff like that out there.
No, I'm just telling you.
Now I need to know what happened, where I was at.
It's a crazy shit, right?
I need the details, bro. You can't just say he was ready to fight Flo Rida. I never heard that before.
So we're hanging out in Sherman Oaks in Cali.
Right.
And sidebar, right? And then Mike Tyson's there.
Right.
So he's with he got the big ass the Phantoms outside, and we go in to get him the weed and shit.
Yeah.
So I think it was Craig Boogie and all of us there, and then I don't know.
What year is this?
This was before Flo Rida got on. He's not even a rapper yet.
He's not a rapper.
He's not even a rapper yet. Flo Rida. This is before he did the record with Nelly. This is about a year before he did the record for Nelly, because Nelly didn't show up.
Right, but he's still a big, tall.
Oh yeah, big nigga. Tim's on. He trying to rap like we rap, but he didn't find his voice yet until he did the Nelly record. And him and this man LB from Philly, shout out LB. So they getting into some shit. I don't even know what it's about. All I know is Devontae and them is not trying to go in the room because Mike is mad. Mike going through it. He walking the pacing. And I'm like, I'm going here, man, for this nigga to do something crazy. I open the door and I'm like, yo, Mike, what the fuck is going on? These are my friends. And he said, what? I said, you heard, these are my friends.
He's talking about Flo Rida
and LB. I said, you can't do nothing to them.
Where did you meet them at? How did they?
Oh, LB and Flo?
Yeah.
They was with my boys. They was at a spot with Devontae. They had like this compound that everybody stayed. I had a room there.
Right.
And Flavor Flav had a room there. And they was just, trying to figure their shit out. And they was there too. So Mike Tyson has a great relationship with Devontae. Mm-hmm. So he come over there just to kick the breeze, And I'm happy to be there. And I remember I go downstairs and everybody's like, I'm looking niggas pale fam. What the fuck wrong? Mike in there, man, yo, niggas ain't trying to. I'm like, what? With them niggas? This nigga's an R&B nigga. So Flo Rida's not going in the room while it's going down because he knows if he goes in the room, it's just going to escalate. Mm-hmm. So I go in there, break the ice. I said, yo, cause Mike my nigga. I said, yo, man, Mike, these are my friends. He said, him? I said, yeah.
What did it start over?
I didn't even get to the bottom of it. All I know is this. When I got in there, Mike told me, he said, do me a favor. I'm going to leave these niggas alone. You help my friend Cannabis. And that's how I met Cannabis. That was the swap. Word to my mother.
Math Hoffa. I'm back with 100 opinions, and I'm here with
Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know.
Nas or Jim Jones.
You talking about like who rap better? Yo, bro, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I'm gonna have to go with Jim Jones, bro. I'm gonna have to go with Jim Jones, but
It makes sense.
hold on, but time out.
Definitely makes sense.
But time out, hold on. When you want to talk about woke rapping and all that, Nas got it. But I don't know
Woke
Jim.
rapping?
You know what I'm talking about, bro.
I-
Like that Malcolm X rapping, bro. Fetty Wap is better than Jim Jones.